As I left the Gander Detective Agency, I realized something stank in the city. Maybe it was the dead body I had to investigate, or maybe it was the effects of Disco Elysium. I'm Detective Yorkie, and this is, indeed, Disco Elysium. Time for us to go and look into this dead body that's been found. See what's what. The body's bolted. Kitchen reserved for personal use. That's not it then. Alright, so we need to head out. Is it this way? It'll be this way. Heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised about us being here. What's going on?
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool. And what are you doing here?
I'm working.
You want to expand on that?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
It sounds like some things prevented you working, so why don't you go on and explain? It's okay.
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
That's fair.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where is the corpse exactly?
It's there. In the yard, right through
north.
the hole in the fence.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disorientated. I don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation he's displaying. What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
And the east? Anything over there?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
That's a breed store. What's going on down south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Is there something on the other side of the canal I should know about?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Tell me about the west side.
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Oh, thanks for your help, miss.
No problem.
I have to leave.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
No, I think those are not my style. I'm not going to take the gardener's gloves. What's this? Pigs go home. The street name is ineligible. I think that should be illegible. Did I misread? What's over here? The bottles are inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. And this? Rue de Saint Nicolas Lane. He'd be. Alright, it was time to go find this body. Hopefully take care of it. Who are you? Why are you standing at a dead body?
Kuno's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at a dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno!
Like, Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. A moment of your time, please, young fella. I need a word with you.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
What do you mean, juicy? What's going on now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Now that sounds more like drugs.
Kuno's riding at sea.
Wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Are you kids like brother and sister? What's going on?
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
No. Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not an arc.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Look, I got a question for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
What are you doing hanging around here? You often play here?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Might have questions for later, but now let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
So, what do you know about this body you're throwing rocks at?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally choking!
If I
Yeah,
were
yeah.
to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
You know who this fool was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So, basically, kid, you're an idiot. You don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
You seen anything suspicious going on around here?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
I see. Do you know how it got up there by any chance?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
You didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where were you then?
I don't know. Some fucking
Looks round trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
You've been drifting into my other games, kid. Fictional city name over here. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
Well, that's true. It sounds like a mess in there.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno! It's lame!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
What do you mean building it?
Lame!
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Right, more on this. We're gonna move on.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
And he's got some kind of reality break dissociation type thing going on. Another question.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, pig-o-naught.
Okay, I'm off,
Kuno
fool.
doesn't fucking care.
That's the greenhouse. Somebody's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. Kate's ladder is rickety but still climbable.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Well, let's try and get it down, I suppose.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God, that was nasty.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Alright, where are we gonna get that though, Kim?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Alright, then well, let's go. Because it says we can climb that, but it looks like we can't. Wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man, that's why. Oh, what about you up there?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Let's get close to them.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Listen, kid, it smells so bad that I threw up, and I was wondering,
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me. I'll die before I squeal, pig.
one of those strange words you use, girl.
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, why don't you have a chat with me?
Murder was the case they gave me.
She's almost vanished behind the fence, only the top of her hat remains. Never mind, we'll move on from her. Where's a crown? On the ribbon below, a light descending. This logo municipality of Reshall. Let's see if the gardener can help us with any smelling salts. Anything to distract us from that foul, foul scent.
It's raining again.
The woman looks up at the overladen sky.
It was clear just an hour ago.
Do you still have your salts? I think I could use some.
Sure, I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Well, thank you. It's time to go. Well, first of all, let's just check what that is. Aha, so reads that, does it? Screw the police. Yeah, there's some vile people here in Revachol.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
I mean, can't we just cut that bloody belt and get it down? The only didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
Feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop all my life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it.
You pat your back again.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
This
I
couldn't
think
be
I've
okay.
lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Do it without me then. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Now let's go away then. It's the thought cabinet. Problem. Let's rewind. Let's retrace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge, southwest of here, fall over, get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet, go through courtyard, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor tract. The 881. Until you reach the domain eminent in North Shamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year and caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley. Let's internalize it. Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is a pad and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. Those are the 2 we've got at the moment. We have Green 8 pen and Lieutenant's handkerchief. This is a journal. We've got to inspect the victim's body. Report your badge missing to the 41st precinct as soon as possible. The lieutenant said you can use the radio in his motor car. Pay for damage. Well, let's go do that first. Walk a little faster there, my friend.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Let's get our
In
door
the
open.
cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio. We need to get this
The
badge
frequency
recorded.
tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. It's the officer from 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st? I need to report something.
Just a second, officer.
Put you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rasping voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Do we? When we're forgetting even that we were a cop. 10-4, Station 41. I got an urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
A dry voice asks in the background.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
We'll just listen for now.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He's fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Then we just move on. I want to get reported and done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Reporting missing badge is done. Gain 30 experience. And we've got to track down the badge.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying he lost his badge for a moment? We've got other things to talk about. Come on.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts with volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
I'll say
He's
nothing.
not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Alright, enough with this. Let's talk about other things.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god. Where's my gun gone? Who's got my gun?
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Then convince them that it didn't lose it.
Lying over the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
Of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
There's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I've got some confidential information about myself and other than needs to check with you, and I want to be talking to everyone about confidential information.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Any news about my family?
10. Excuse me, sir.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Nothing, never mind.
Come again, sir. I didn't get that. 10-9. Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in future.
10-9. Repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Stop calling me sir and just use my name.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
All these are a bit risky. Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM?
10-4. Well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCM.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says...
I heard him, I heard him.
Was there anything else?
I want to know if my badge's description is right on... if you've got my badge's description right in your report, could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Not going to give me that. I'm not going to ask that. Let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
10-10. Let's try for financial.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Well, we're not going to get anything, so we're done.
Anything else, sir? Over.
End of call.
10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
Yeah, startled. Joan Vickermath turns to her and says...
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
I hear you.
We must help him.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
It looked like I'd been going through a lot and that patience was wearing out at the office.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Pull out the
The
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
We'll take the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the rubber-handled chain
The
cutters.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
And the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Let's check out these steering
The
levers.
white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
And the heater gauge.
As you
heater
tap on
gauge.
the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Alright, let's get out of there.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Okay.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap with endurance raised to 4. That's still under 11% done. Well, it was time to continue trying to work on other things, because that body was not going anywhere. Unless it was going to fall to the ground itself. So, I've been Yorkie, Detective Yorkie of the Gander Detective Agency, and this has been the effect of Disco Elysium.